Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Mariana here. Baby Theodore, he's a little bit busy with my measuring spoons and he's watching some learning videos. I am very excited to say that now we're gonna start doing some recipes on this channel. I'm gonna be sharing with you some of the recipes that I like doing. Some are actually my first time trying, like today is the first time, but I love baking. It's a new passion of mine. It started pretty much when I got pregnant of him, and everything that I do, that I post on my Instagram, a lot of people message me asking for the recipe, so I might as well just share with you how we did it. Baby, it's pretty much always with me in the kitchen. He likes to get his hands on it, but to record, have him touching everything and organizing everything here in my little kitchen, it's a little bit hard. Usually we do it on the coffee table on my living room, but it would just be like a whole mess. So I'll see if he helps me with something today. I'm not sure. He's not in the best mood today. He's sleeping again, so I guess he would just be playing with some of my kitchen stuff, like this for example. He loves this, but this is my little sidekick. So today we're gonna be baking coconut cupcakes with a little Brazilian surprise inside. It's called brigadeiros. They're a little piece of heaven. It's just delicious. It's like a chocolate fudge ball. These guys here, they're super popular in Brazil. They're present in pretty much 99% of the birthday parties and some weddings or any kind of celebration really. People have their own way of making it and having it. I personally prefer with dark chocolate, but some people do with milk chocolate. I already have them done here because they have to be completely cooled and hard to go inside the cupcake. I can share in another video. The recipe for this is pretty quick, it's pretty simple, it's easy, and trust me, they are delicious. Right, baby? Okay. So I decided to do this cupcake, coconut with brigadeiro. Every time we mix these flavors together, chocolate and coconut, in Brazil we call it prestígio. These flavors really go well together, so I'm hoping these cupcakes are gonna work well because, and again, this is my first time trying it. The original recipe actually makes 12 cupcakes. I'm only gonna make half of it today because it's just me, baby, and husband in the house. My husband doesn't really like cakes, so it's just me and him eating, and sometimes I share with my neighbors, but that's why I'm only gonna make half. Down below in the description box I'm gonna put the full recipe as well as the half recipe. So if you want to see how we're gonna make these cupcakes, just please keep on watching. Cake. So first we're gonna mix 2 spoons of butter. The recipe calls for 1/3 of vegetable oil, but here I'm only gonna do half. 3/4 of sugar, but again I'm only gonna use half. And with an electric mixer, I'm gonna mix. Add 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you have coconut extract, you can do the coconut extract instead. And beat again. Beat for about 2 minutes until everything is mixed well together, and then you set aside. And in a different bowl, we're gonna mix the dry ingredients. That's the baking powder, some salt, and the flour. 1/2 cup of flour plus 1/4, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix it well. Now we're gonna go back with the wet ingredients, and we're gonna add 1/4 cup of coconut milk. Beat it again. And gradually mix the dry ingredients. The cake batter is pretty much ready. Something I like to add is a little bit of coconut flakes in it, and that one I like to mix by hand. You can use sweetened or not sweetened, and then just mix. It's just a little bit. It's about 1 tablespoon for this amount of butter. Ready. Now you're gonna preheat your oven to 350, and we're gonna start assembling with the brigadeiros. Here I already have them done. If you need a recipe, I can send you, or I can actually make another video about it. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. Everybody has their own way of doing it, and everybody has their own taste to it. Like some people like with milk chocolate, some people like with dark chocolate like I do. I already have them done here because they have to be ready and already completely cooled to go inside the batter. So let's fill them up. And now the brigadeiros. Ready for the oven. As you guys can see, it's already growing, but still a little bit raw inside, I can tell. So I'm just gonna leave it on for 5 more minutes. Cupcakes are ready. Here you can see that I already pinched my fork inside and it's good. I'm gonna take them out now. They're looking good. Now that the cupcakes are ready, I'm gonna start making the frosting. The traditional brigadeiro in Brazil, we serve sprinkled with chocolate sprinkles, but now that we're living in this quarantine because of COVID-19, a lot of things for baking are actually out of stock. I'm surprised that my husband was still able to find me flour, because that was something that was I was looking for it for so long. But yeah, so apparently chocolate sprinkles are out, so I couldn't find them, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some coconut on top. It's room temperature. It shouldn't be too cold. If it's too cold, it's gonna be harder for you to beat. And I'm gonna beat until it's smooth and soft. Now we're gonna add 3 cups of confectioners sugar, which is that powdered sugar. I do 2 first, and then I add the 3rd one if needed. 1 more cup of sugar with 1/2 cup of chocolate powder. 3 tablespoons of heavy cream. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And 1/4 of salt, just a little bit. Beat again. If the buttercream is too thick, you can add a little bit more of the heavy cream. If it's too thin, you can add a little bit more of butter and icing sugar. We're gonna start building these cupcakes up. I'm gonna transfer my buttercream over here. You can use whatever decoration you would like. In this case, I picked this tip that has a little bit of a detail on the edges. And whatever is left from this buttercream, you can actually save it. I think that after 2 days in the fridge, it's not good anymore. Now we're gonna sprinkle some coconut. And that's it. The cupcakes are ready. So the cupcakes are ready. They smell really good and they look pretty nice. I still have to work on my decorating skills, but they do smell delicious. I can't wait to eat them. I think it's a better idea to use dark chocolate with the sweetened coconut flakes. I think if I used milk chocolate, it would be way too sweet. Or if you use milk chocolate, you can maybe mix with the non-sweet coconut flakes. I'm gonna have a bite and see how the brigadeiro is holding inside. So now is the moment of the truth. Let's see how good they taste.
Cake?
You want cake? Chocolate. You want cake?
Cake?
Cake? You have the whole thing in your mouth. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a good experiment. The brigadeiro is right in the middle. It's perfect. The cupcake, I don't know if you can see it. It's really moist. It's really delicious. I think we did a great job today. Brigadeiro. Gostoso? Gostoso? Céu. Gostoso? Yeah. Look at this face full of chocolate. So baby like more the brigadeiro than the actual cupcake, but it's okay, I'll keep on offering. I really enjoy it, it's really good. I apologize for any technical problems, maybe lighting, or if I couldn't say the things right. Right, you're on the floor? Okay. Bye-bye. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Bye-bye. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll try to make this more often. I actually had some fun doing it, so I'll be posting something soon. Have a great day. Bye guys.